Bienvenue au TrainOfThoughts. Did I just went in French? I'm sorry. So, welcome to TrainOfThoughts. I'm back at it again. Nobody asked about it, but hey, whatever. So, what I'm gonna just do tonight is a quick brief. What I'm gonna do tonight is a quick brief of my little podcast I started a little bit about a year and a half ago. And there was no motivation for me to keep on going with it until now. I'm back at it again. Like I said in the beginning, nobody asked about it. Whatever. Yeah, so this is TrainOfThoughts. I'm Decartel. You can enjoy my time with me. How was your Thanksgiving, first and foremost? I hope everybody had fun. Hope you saw your family. How is your creepy uncle? I hope everybody's okay. And that's about it. I enjoyed mine. Saw my family people. Saw my people, saw a few friends, the closest ones, and that was it. Got to dance a little bit. Got to eat my good turkey that I only eat once a year because I don't fuck with that shit. That turkey that nigga look weird alive, so I don't trust him when it's dead anyway. But it was a celebration and I was celebrating. It's Friday night, stayed home, just watching the news and decided to rumble up on my TrainOfThoughts. One thing I haven't done for a minute. Jesus Christ, the world is going crazy. 10,000 protesters takes the street to make fresh call for action against global warming. This global warming thing, the earth is tired of us. I'm gonna just be honest. The earth is tired of us. And only the best of us is gonna be alive in whatever years is coming forward. Because what are we gonna do? Stop driving cars? Everybody gonna buy Teslas? I don't know anybody that got money for that anyway. The only people that don't drive Teslas, I see them on TV. So, yeah, global warming ain't about to be a subject fixed in a few matters of things. This is gonna be a long problem to fix. Our kids. And like I said, only the best of us is gonna survive. The harder the earth is gonna get, the less of us is gonna be here. So enjoy while you can. Because one thing I'm not gonna do is stop eating meat and stop driving big ass cars. I can't. Wanted to give it a shot. I couldn't. The longest I went vegan was 2 weeks and I almost died. It was sad. I was very sad. I was depressed. I just wanted to hang myself up. Never again. I'm not doing this shit again. Nope. It was la muerta. Therefore, no more veganism for me. I don't even believe in it. For it, hey, I'm sorry. I don't believe in it. I respect it. I understand it. I just don't believe in it. Why did God create a beautiful looking animal walking around with a fat ass like lamb, gave recipes to it, added butter and garlic to our repertoire, and you telling me we're not supposed to put that shit on fire? Miss me with that. Miss me with that. I'm sorry. But like I said, I respect your choice. I love my vegan people. More power to you. The best I'm gonna do is give up starch and be more disciplined with my eating habits. How about I go keto? I might give it a shot. I heard about the keto shit. I heard it's only vegetables and meat. Sounds like me. That's my type of shit. I can go on that type of thing forever. Green peppers, long roasted beef, onions, some sauteed uh, mushrooms around it. Whew. Y'all don't know what you're missing. But like I said, more respect to my tofu people. I love tofu too. Chicken lives matter. Whatever. Huh? What? Yeah, London Bridge attacker. That's a very sad thing that just happened. I don't know if y'all heard about it. There was an attack in London. There's not that much information out yet, but it's just sad. This is not the type of things we're supposed to be going to nowadays. And we pray for more peace everywhere around the world. Prayers to our London brooks or blokes, whatever. Prayers to our London people, and be safe if you live in London. And also let us know what's going on in London. But peace and love to London. Back to the meat shit. Good luck to my vegan people. All I was trying to say is I respect it. I even appreciate y'all because that makes more steaks available for the meat lovers. Pause. But hey, go ahead. Chicken lives matter. But one thing that I'm confused about is I was reading this little expose talking about how going 100% vegan also affects more living species than us just going with the regular shit. I don't know if that's a whole 100% proved study, but when I read it, yeah, I was like, damn, this is not what veganism stands for. Because based on that study, there's more animal blood on your Impossible Burger. Side note, I heard that shit is cancerous. I heard and I read on YouTube, so don't mind me. But yeah, I heard it's cancerous. So be careful out there with your vegan meat or vegan meat, whatever y'all call it. This is some full meat anyway. That's one thing that always confused me. I never understood why vegans have to copy everything from us. Yeah, like I was saying, I never understood why vegans had to copy from us. And when I say from us, obviously I don't mean just Africans, because they can copy that jollof rice from Senegal. They can copy that good fufu from Ghana. They can copy that good acheke from Ivory Coast. They can copy that good benga from Burkina. So hey, good luck to the vegan people. But so far they was able to copy chicken burgers, turkey burgers, salmon burgers. The hell is wrong with that? Why can't y'all just go ahead and do some peas burgers, some mushrooms, filet mignons? I don't know. But why do y'all have to copy everything meat and then say you against meat? But all of your dishes are named after original meat dishes. I'm just confused about it. But hey, I'm not the sharpest tool in the box. Don't pay too much attention to me. But here's the thing. It's on theconversation.com. I trust them. Why? Because they're on Google. So conversation.com says, ordering the vegetarian meal, there's more animal blood on your hands. I'm sorry, because the picture here is a little mouse running around in the forest. I don't know what the fuck it did, but I bet that nigga stole somebody's nuts. So it says here the ethics of eating red meat have been grilled recently by critics who question is who questioned its consequences for environmental health and animal welfare. But if you want to be what? If you want to minimize animal suffering and promote more sustainable agriculture, adopting a vegetarian diet might be the worst possible thing for you. Let me say it again. If you want to minimize animal suffering and promote more sustainable agriculture, adopting a vegetarian diet might be the worst possible thing you could do. All right. It takes somewhere between 2 to 10 kilos of plants, depending on the type of plants involved, to produce a kilo. What? 1 kilo of animal. Hold up. This website is fucking messing up my brain. It takes somewhere between 2 to 10 kilos of plants, depending on the type of plants involved, to produce 1 kilo of animal. What type of animal? What if I'm trying to produce shrimp? Given the limited amount of productive land in the world, it would seem to some to make. Well, I'm sorry. Hey, I'm still kind of hungover, so give me a little break. Given the limited amount of productive land in the world, it would seem to some to make more sense to focus our culinary attentions on plants, because we would arguably get more energy per hectare for human consumption. Theoretically, this should also mean fewer sentient animals would be killed to feed the ravenous appetites of every human being. But before crashing rangelands produce red meat off the good to eat list for ethical or environmental reasons, let's test these presumptions. Published figures suggest that in Australia, producing wheat, anyway, at least 25 times more sentient animals being killed per kilogram of usable protein. If you only know by pounds converted, I'm not that bright, so I don't know how to fucking convert kilograms to pounds for you. But I know 1 kilogram is like almost 2 pounds. So at least 25 times more sentient animals are killed per kilogram of usable protein. So that means if I want to keep my arms big, I want to keep my gun strong, I gotta kill 25 times more sentient animals. I'd rather kill a cow. More environmental damage, a great deal more animal cruelty than does farming red meat. See, I'm not gonna go deeper. You go do your research. At the end of the day, we all do what's good for our argument. I'm a meat lover, pause. So my argument here is enjoy lamb, enjoy beef, enjoy your chicken. Therefore, I ain't wasting my time doing too much research on what's not helping my argument, even though, wink wink, the smartest thing to do would be researching both sides. But hey, it's not entertaining if I say that I did research both sides, so I did it. But for real, even if you research both sides, you're always gonna come to the conclusion that that shit is hurting more living animals, period. But at the end of the day, like I said, more power to you. The best programs out there have been brought by vegans when it comes to health. So more power and more power to the vegan people, because at the end of the day, it's a choice. And the less people eat meat, the more good meat is going to be available out there in them stores. The more organic, red meat fed from grass we're going to have. I'm sorry, just talking about it is making my brain go somewhere else. I gotta taste something here. I'm sorry. Hey man, I had some leftover from Thanksgiving, and guess what? I mixed turkey and beef, and I made meatballs out of it, and child. It's so good. For those that don't know, the flavors, The flavor's going in my mouth right now. A little bit Middle Eastern. No icy shit, but a little bit Arab flavors, some Indian flavors. Mm, mm. And that little African touch. Mm, with some, oh my God, yeah. Whew, that was good. I needed it. I'm sorry. It's just good if you know how to cook it. But if I'm gonna make more sense here, one thing that's a fact, it's safer to be vegan in places like America, Europe, mainly any metropolitan city. It would be safer to have a mainly vegan diet, because if I'm gonna be honest and get away from my bias, we're not fed the right type of red meat in big cities, because there's so much demand that it's almost impossible for everybody to get the right type of meat. Therefore, it's kind of safer to be on the other side and just consume meat very rarely. But my whole DNA is made of healthy lamb and strong bulls. How do I say it in right English accent? Toro. Yeah, so my whole DNA is made of good lamb and toro. Strong toro. Therefore, I can't get away from it. Every time I stop eating nice, healthy, red meat, I go sick and I depressed. And I don't want to be depressed. Charlemagne told us mental health is key, and I want to be mentally healthy. That's the key. They don't want you to have the key. Therefore, I want you to have the key. But for real, me personally, I can't. And that's why I'm putting in an effort to always buy the best and the healthiest meat I can get out there. But if you're going to really pay attention to what we serve in these markets, in every city in America or Europe, mainly, like I said previously, those metropolitan cities, we are not fed the right type of food. We are fed we are fed by second-handed handled meat when it comes to flesh consumption, because I never saw the type of beef meat that I've seen in these stores in America. I never saw this type of lamb meats that I see in the stores in America. It's not even red, it's kind of pink. And I never saw any animal flesh that don't have some type of trace of bone in it, or at least a sign of a living presence. But nowadays, when you go to these stores, you're buying meat that don't even have none of that trace. It just looks like meat. And I'm like, this is impossible. Meat is not supposed to look like that. So, based on all those facts that we all can see, I understand it. I totally understand it. And I don't blame you if you don't eat meat. But on another level, I heard that being vegan kind of, puts you in a situation where you're lacking testosterone. And if I'm gonna leave this subject and get to my next subject, it's not healthy for a man, to not put it down. Like, you want to be able to put it down, so your partner is gonna be, surprised every time and appreciated every time. But if a vegan diet is gonna, send me on some soy movement, I'm not gonna appreciate it. That's not what I want. I want to be able to, exactly. So more power to you, like I said, and like I keep saying. But if I'm gonna run to this next subject I'm trying to get to, I need help out there because sometimes we're too rough, sometimes we're too soft, we never get the right feedback, we left to decide on our own if we really put it down. It's like, sheesh, ladies, help us out there. What are we supposed to do? What do y'all want? Because, man, sometimes I'll be sad in mine because Monday I'll be like, yeah, I'm the man, yeah, I'm the man. Bro, Friday I'll be like, yo, what's going on? What did I do? It's like, why are you not sleeping? Why are you not tired? Why are you not passing out? And if you don't tell me, you know, what I want to hear, or at least what I'm expecting to hear, it's even more confusing. So just checking for a friend of a friend to a friend. Ladies, what are we supposed to do? Because y'all be like, oh, you was too drunk last night. You bought it for me. Ooh, you was too, you need some more shots. You was complaining about it. Why are you not talking? You know what? Like I said, we need help. We need help. Okay, so help us. How are you supposed to put it down? Or is it a different situation, different accomplishment thing? Is it something you got to learn based on everybody and their own thing that they like? Or is there a universal way that, to kill it out there? Is there a universal way to put it down out there? And if there is, please let us know. If there is, please let me know, because I want to perfect minds. I want to make minds be happy. And, I want to let them be like, oh, I need some sleep. That makes us feel good. But like I said, unless we get a sincere feedback, there's nothing we can do but just go off of what we're seeing and what we're feeling, which is not the safest thing to do all the time. If you're not that secure, which none of us is, don't do it. You're gonna feel sad. You're gonna be kind of hurt because you want to be the man, the champion. That's what you want to be. Therefore, put it down. My drink is done. Now I'm mad. I'm sad. I'm watching the news as I'm talking, and yo, the world is going crazy. People are killing each other. I'm looking at people bleeding. US says Iraqi leaders must address protesters' grievances after PM quits. I don't know what the fuck that means, but it looks fucking weird. It looks scary. That's why I hate politics, man. For real. I wish we was in a world without politics. I wish we was in a world just wake and bake and get back to farming and, courting women. I wish that was the world we was living in. Just wake up, bake up, go farm on your farm, go farm on your farm, say hi to them pretty things, and keep it moving. But we living in a world where power is still given to one entity, one individual. One person walking with 2 feet, talking with one mouth. The power is given to that person to handle over millions of people. That's the most antique or whatever tradition. That's the most old school shit we can do, because it used to work 500 years ago, maybe, but it doesn't work anymore, obviously. So why aren't we trying to change that? Like, anyway, the most consistent thing that is still going on in this TV is the London Bridge attack. So what I'm gonna do here is really wish good luck to London, more peace to London, healing to London, and may everything be okay, because this is not how the world is supposed to be. Yeah, that's why I hate watching the news. That's why I hate fucking watching the news. It doesn't make any sense. But yeah, this was my Train of Thoughts episode. I'm sorry, man. I wanted to keep it going, but it's kind of depressing, and there's some bullshit going on the TV at the same time, and I'm kind of distracted by it. But this was an episode just me trying to reiterate my Train of Thoughts podcast in English. The French aspect of it is Movely Rolling with my friends Amsa and my nigga Joseph. So we're taking that to a better level. But the English aspect is relying only on me, and I can't play around with it, at least no more. I've played enough with it, and I'm gonna do my best to stay consistent. And I hope y'all enjoy this episode. I'm gonna put more power into my production and more consistency into putting content out there. Y'all can go follow me at Decartel on Instagram. Subscribe to my YouTube page, Decartel TV. If you fuck with my music, you can subscribe to Decartel Music on YouTube too. And see you when I see you.